It's 6:30-ish, 7-ish, and we are packing up our tent, and we're gonna go make a summit on Emory Peak, then eat some breakfast. And by that point, we should be warmed up a little bit. It's not brutally cold, but it's not
hurts on the fingers.
Warm either.
Everything else feels fine.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Alex is having water bladder issues.
The birds are all awake. We're also awake. The sun's coming up. Looks like it's already hitting the mountains up there. It's still pretty cold right now.
But the sun is coming to save us.
We're getting our bags packed.
We charging things.
And we're going to go climb the mountain.
We're starting our hike for the morning. We're trying to strike a good balance of making enough noise to make our presence known, but not wake up the neighbors. Absolutely beautiful with the sun hitting it, just coming up over. Yep, that's pretty.
We've climbed out of Boot Canyon. We're now up on top. Shouldn't have a huge ways left to go to the top though. Marianne, do the adventurer's Y pose. Excellent. You know, the one that all of our people have to make. I guess we're casting a very tiny shadow way over there. So that's Emory Peak, where we're gonna go next. Trail goes up here, and up there, and right up to it. And it's the tallest peak in the Chisos. So they have these bear-proof containers here at the bottom of the Emory Peak trail. So we're gonna leave our packs here. We're gonna do the hike up to the top. And out there is the great, vast Chihuahuan Desert. That's where we're headed.
How you feeling?
Pretty great. This is such a cool place. Like, I get that obviously that's why they have a very large national park here, but it's just so cool. From all the way down to like the little plants being so different from home. That's still Boot Canyon we're looking down into. But I think we're starting to circle the top of the peak now. Getting there. I can't speak for everybody, but I've been having a blast on this trip.
Yeah.
This hike has been one of the most fun experiences I think I've had so far.
I don't really, obviously I'm speechless.
It's our way up. The Park Service was nice enough to build stairs on a lot of these trails. We've actually basically been walking up a giant staircase for 2 days now. Thought we were closer than we were. We still got that far to go. Wow.
That wind is pretty miserable.
Some intensive wind. We're, I think, on the final countdown. But once we're done here, we'll be at 7,800 feet, and then we're going to descend all the way back down to our campsite in the Chisos at 5,100 feet. Hello up there.
Hello.
What Marianne wants to do is climb up that tiny crevice right there with that drop below.
I left Alex down there. Wave, Alex.
I'm worried about you getting down.
That's the top. A little horrifying. Completely incredible. I'm really not gonna lie. I don't know how I just did that. Or why. But there's our medallion.
Glad you guys did it.
It was really awesome, Alex. Thank you for letting me go. It was well worth it. So much pop.
There's some manure transport horses back there for the composting toilet.
We just summited Emory Peak.
What are we gonna do now?
We're gonna go back down into the canyon
Where it's warm.
where it's warm. Well, Alex, we have backcountry. We have seen a bear. I got to pet a horse. we summited Emory Peak, and now we are heading back down.
It's been an eventful 2 days.
It's been pretty awesome.
This must have taken a lot of work. I mean, there were, what, thousands of steps that we've crossed?
Oh yeah.
The whole trail anywhere pretty much has a, and they do it for erosion control. You can see where the water comes down and washes out to the side there. And if you've seen our Pinhoti videos, you know that there's some places on it that are properly eroded.
Yeah.
And this has had what you do to avoid that, but the work that it must have taken.
Yeah.
Yours is a bit red.
It's because it's running so much. It's raw. I keep like rubbing it, and I got it with my Velcro earlier and almost started crying.
The fall colors behind you look really great though. Right here is where Marianne was earlier, on top of Emory Peak. They're really cool plants though, and we've seen them, I mean, they were all the way up at the highest point and all the way down at the lowest point we've been at this trip. But we're down off the cliff, the main cliff now. We're kind of getting into the meadow section. We've made it back to Boulder Meadows. In fact, it's pretty much all just a gentle sloping downhill from here.
As you can imagine.
Since we came from up there. Even though there is still a breeze, it's warmed up a good bit in the sun. We're in a pleasant mountain meadow with tall grass. This is Juniper Flats. Those are junipers. And that's the window down there. We preach this doctrine of the strenuous life like Teddy Roosevelt does, but it really is. I think anybody, almost anybody on earth would have benefited from doing this. And honestly, with the right preparation and planning, and yeah, I think anybody could. You know, like this was a very strenuous, very difficult, remote hike, but it wasn't outside of, like, it wasn't impossible. You don't have to be a special kind of person to do it. I think now this might not, it wouldn't be the hike I'd recommend if you wanted to get into backpacking. Like, no. Where should I go on my first backpacking trip? Whew. We're back to the sign. We've made it back. We're in the basin. We're half a mile from their car, and that's the lodge behind us, where we're hoping to get lunch.
It has been an amazing adventure so far, but I am very, very thrilled to be back down here. A little less wind, a little more sun, a little more lunch in our future.
These mountains look so much bigger now that we're back down them.
Yeah. That's our forerunner.
Hello, Marianne.
Hello, Alex.
Well, we're finally off the mountain.
It's true.
It was a blast, though.
It was.
We ate at the lodge, which was good. And for tonight's purposes, we've decided to rent a hotel room in Terlingua because we're now at our 7th day of camping, and I kind of want to shower. So on Expedia, we booked a site here, or a hotel room here. We're still not really sure where the hotel is, but we're gonna find out. Well,
This is what happens when you cheap camp for an entire week. You celebrate with not only a bed and a shower, but a full kitchen, a living room,
And a stinky dining room.
They upgraded us apparently, but it's like a little. It's almost like it's Adobe or something. It's very cool. So we rented a hotel tonight, and they gave us the Emory Suite, which is good because we climbed Emory Peak today. But it's a really cute little town in Terlingua here. Great view of the sunset from the front porch. Some beautiful mountains. Moon. I don't know what that is on top of the mountain there. Car's gotten a little dusty in our time here.